Well, hey, this is Freddy's Periscope. Made it another night and, did the old kind of dozing in the chair here and there and was able to survive. So it's March 9th. So a couple of things on the agenda. I have this is one of those things you'd get at rest stops and things like that. Or they were sent from the old country. This one was sent from the old country. Yeah. So I'm putting this one back together. It has a thermometer on it, and the Dutch people, go in and out of the doors. What's cool about it, if you're a fan of the show Green Acres, yeah, one of my favorites, one of my top five at least, top three at least. With that, they did a little sketch where they were the live action people that were the Dutch people going in and out of the little house. So my house fell apart, and it fell behind the stove and oven here. Steve's stove and oven. Everything is Steve's. That's the appliances. I own no appliances. So it fell back there because in the tradition, you're supposed to have the wooden shoes there on the hearth. And this is my hearth over here. And this is my hearth over here. My other hearth, which we're trying to keep beating. But I digress. So anyway, this fell in the back of Steve's stove. Ooh, did you hear that? Steve Stove. That was a pitcher for the White Sox, I think, in the 60s. Coming up next, Steve Stove. But once again, I digress. This fell behind Steve's oven, and I had to pull the oven out and climb behind the oven to retrieve it. And in the fall, the roof broke. I got it, okay? And then the little tree, that's the little evergreen tree, and that broke. But I got that too. That's the piece of the evergreen tree. So, the thing that I like to do is put the collectibles back together. I fixed a lot. My favorite fix, I think, of all time, of recent time, I should say, was the black cat figure that's up there. She lost her whole hand. Yeah, because I knocked it off of there. But I was able to fix that. Yeah. So anyway, so this is a day in the Periscope. So what I do is I bide my time. I like to play in my collection, as I call it. So usually the early mornings are spent in the collection. Some of the stuff I have record collection over here. Not much left to it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 17 full crates left of my record collection. That's not much. No, back in the day, I had 5 times that. You can't carry them around with you, though. So what I did was I saved the best of my record collection. That's what I feel like I have today. It was either the best, something my mom bought me, or something that I like. So I have a full Frank Sinatra collection, a full Dean Martin collection, the Rat Pack stuff. I have that stuff, and then I have things like soundtracks to. This was one of Bozo's. This is '78 Bozo and the Birds. Yeah, it's the '78, and the records are in there, so it's pretty cool. So anyway, that's what I'm doing this morning. As of course here, waiting. Look, I turned the lights on. You can't even tell. It's very bright today. Waiting for Steve because Steve Speaks Out is my number one priority right now. So just to give you an update on that real quick. What I've done is I've gone around and found some people that I used to work with that I can use for resources. So that's pretty cool. So I've got a few people very important to me on the back burner. And I've been contacting them, just telling them, hey, I'm working on a project. If you'd be interested, I'd be interested in having you help me work on the project in, some way or shape or form. These are all people that I've worked with and I gel really, really well with. And I think that's an important thing. When we're doing Steve Speaks Out, Steve's got a different thing. It's a whole different set. But the key to this for me is I'll be behind Steve and I'll be promoting him, watching with the Periscope and hoping that this will all work out. So this is Freddie's Periscope. I'm going to cut it short here. We'll see what happens today. Still alive. The ticker's still going. Spending some time without the brace, which feels really good, but I'll be bracing up and I'll be heading out on the Segway for a little workout on the shoreline and a little ride. Stay safe, everybody. Freddie's Periscope. Ooh, this one's getting good. Hope you're watching.